Jesus.
He swung through the window, and he was in the house, man. I was 10 or something in the 5th grade, and he was standing there with a knife and shit. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, it was a butter knife, but I was just too
a knife's a knife.
I was just too nervous to know what to do.
Dad.
Yeah, and that fucker locked me in the closet.
Shit.
But I knew he was not a hardened guy because he was kind of nervous. But I was too young to even know, and I don't know. I probably was big enough to fuck him up. But
was he a cracky? You think?
It was probably new crack. It was probably new.
A little desperate. So what? Mom came home and had to let you out of the closet?
Yeah, and she was mad that she had to come home. My mother was gangster.
she was mad at you.
She was kind of mad that I let this little motherfucker lock me in the closet. She said, "How many were there? It was just one."
Like, and you fucking went in the closet.
And this nigga, you know what I remember?
What did they take?
That?
Do you remember?
I remember what he took.
Yeah.
My mother, when we used to sell spices for school, you know, back then we would sell spices.
Yeah.
Now it's candy bars.
Now it's candy bars, but it used to be spices. My mother sold enough spices for me to get a TV.
Nice.
He stole my Spice TV.
That
motherfucker stole my Spice Prize television. That cocksucker. My mother sold enough for you to choose what you wanted in the magazine. I had my little Spice.
This is terrible.
I know, it's so.
This is terrible.
I'm so glad
shit.
I gave you a gift today. I'm so glad today's the day I gave you the gift.
I cannot believe how terrible this shit is.
It's horrendous.
It just, to me, seems so violating.
It is. And that's why you think I'm so mad? Like, it's just I'd be mad all the time.
Like, you gotta carry that anger with you.
Yeah, because
your entire fucking life.
just go. That's a lot of people. I got a friend that boxes now. That he boxes because it was some things that happened to him, and he just wants to beat people up, man.
The only thing I remember,
he just wants to beat you up.
From my youth, the only thing I remember that was really violating to me was this one kid in front of these stores used to slap box with me every so often, and I was never good at fighting or anything. I never knew how to block anything, so this guy was just able to smack me around and shit. But it was light, like taps and shit like that. And one day he was with 2 of his friends, and he's like, "Hey, get over here." I was like, "Oh, fuck, here comes it." And he starts slap boxing, so he throws a slap at me, and I lean back, and I come back forward, and a fucking right fist was waiting for me.
Jesus.
Bam! He clocked me in the eye. I went down on my ass, blind in that eye. Like, it was just, couldn't see. I grabbed my eye and just felt warm all over, blood pouring down my fucking face. And I looked up enough with one eye to see him and his friends going, ah, ha, 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 like laughing at me, almost knocked out on my ass, bleeding from my eye. And I can't tell you how many years, like, that's
to this
stuck
day,
in my head.
still, you
to
never
this
heal
day,
from certain things.
To this day. And all I wanted to do was fucking kill him.
Is that the guns?
And I had fantasies about
that
my
guns?
That's probably where the guns
Is that
come
the
from.
guns?
That's probably where the guns.
Dude, if
Gabriel Mayers.
You never forget the
remember the
name.
name?
You think you grew older, but see, where I grew up, this was before gangs.
Mm-hmm.
When I was from 3 to 15, there was no gangs.
No.
It was the rough kids and the silly kids. I was a silly motherfucker. I was funny and I played ball, and then it was the street kids. And your whole life was trying to avoid those kids. You took a new route. You pick a route and go around the corner.
Yeah,
you see the motherfuckers coming. You build your quick escape James Bond. You unpack your James Bond submarine car, nigga, and go in the lake. And there was these motherfuckers that lived next door. I remember their names too. I just don't say they can't. They caught one of my friends, man, by himself. Man, they made him do 2 things, and I felt bad for him to this day. They made him hold a Dixie cup so they could shoot rocks with homemade slingshots at the Dixie cup as target practice, and they made him be a basketball hoop.
Oh God! So he made his arms.
They made him hold his arms.
So your face is the backboard,
and they would shoot, and the ball would hit his face and go into his arm.
That's brutal.
Oh God, damn.
And all you can do is go, man, I'm glad they didn't catch me today.